Guys, so the time has come. As you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be kind of going over the new Girl of the Year for 2026, Raquel Reyes. We're going to be looking at her collection, and everything like that. I'm basically just going to be giving you guys my opinions. This is really my first time looking at everything in detail. I've seen a few pictures and things on Instagram, but this is my first time like actually going on the website and looking at everything for myself. So yeah, I hope you guys are ready because I am so ready. I already know right off the bat that this doll is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So before I kind of get into her collection, I just kind of wanted to show you guys a screenshot of basically the description of the doll and kind of about her. So we have been wondering for a while, since the leaks came out at least, like how she's related to Samantha. So basically she's related to Samantha on her father's side. So this doll is, per usual, as the Girl of the Year seem to go, she is half white and half another ethnicity. So in this case, Raquel is half white and then half Mexican. So basically, she's related to Samantha because on her father's side, Samantha is her great great grandmother, which is insane to me. And it's honestly kind of cool how American Girl managed to even tie Samantha into the Girl of the Year 2026 kind of like storyline. So I think that's really cool. Even though Samantha's not my favorite historical, I just think that was such a cool idea for them to kind of do. So basically, Raquel is into DJing, which, considering they mentioned that, why doesn't she have anything in her collection? I'm just gonna kind of spoil it for you now. She doesn't have anything related to DJing in her collection, which I feel like is kind of a disappointment because if that's one of like the things that she loves, why is there no like kind of DJ table or anything like that? I don't really know why they didn't include that, but it's okay. So she's from Kansas City, and yeah, basically she has a dog. Like, a lot of the Girl of the Year seem to have animals, which we will look at in this video. But yeah, it just kind of, talks about, you guys can pause this, read it for yourself, but this is just a description of Raquel and kind of a little bit into her story. So yeah. So starting off, we just have a quick view of everything she comes with. So of course, the doll, she has her top and skirt, hair tie, bracelet, platform shoes, underwear, the classic ones, of course, that come with the Truly Me's, her diary slash journal, and then of course, there is a little picture of what her box looks like, but we're gonna see a bigger image of that. So here is the full view of the doll. She's absolutely stunning. So she retails for $135, which you guys know is the new price. Unfortunately, it's a little much, but here is the full view of the doll. I absolutely like her. I love her meat outfit. I'm not a huge fan usually of this pattern, but honestly, I love it. It's really cute. I really don't have any complaints. Here is the journal that she comes with. It's actually a diary. So the other ones you guys know are journals, but this one is a diary. Um, but yeah, and then there's kind of like a description of what she comes with, and then they're calling it an illustrated paperback book. So maybe it is a book and not. Honestly, I don't know. But yeah, it does say book, so we're just gonna go with that. Right off the bat, I really love that little bow in her hair. It does remind me a lot of Samantha, just because, Samantha came with a bow in her hair. She is from Kansas City, which I thought was interesting. It's different. I don't know. We haven't had a doll from Kansas City. So here's another look at her meat outfit. Again, so cute. I have no complaints. It's not necessarily something I would dress my dolls in, but I think it looks good on her. Look how long her hair is. I can't wait to like see this doll in person and actually like feel her wig. Look how cute she is. She's absolutely adorable. I know a lot of people were saying like on AGIG that she looks a lot like Maritza. Honestly, I see a difference. It also looks like she does kind of have Samantha's color of eyes. But honestly, yeah, oh, and she's the Joss mold as well. There's another closer look of her little bow, which is so cute. And then an up close of her top. So I do love that this is two pieces. So it's the top and the skirt. yeah, you guys are going to see this glitching throughout the entire video because the website glitches only when I'm making a video. So, yeah. But yeah, again, I love this. I don't love the little tag on the bottom of her skirt, but I mean, it is better than those little plastic tags. And then there are her platform shoes, which again, I have no complaints. They're just adorable. Now the bracelet. This reminds me of the bangles that came with Covey's accessories. And the problem with that is when I had Covey and her accessories, I remember putting the bangles on her and they immediately scratched her wrists. So I'm wondering if that's gonna happen here. I'm sure it will, but we'll see. And then of course the regular underwear the Truly Me's come with, and then the view of the rest of her meat outfit. And yeah, here is the cover of her diary. You could see Samantha's necklace there on the cover, which again is so crazy to me, but I love it. People were saying that it's possible that she has like cousins that were related to Nellie. I'm wondering if like they'll come out with that in maybe another book if she has a second book or something. That'd be really interesting because if you guys notice, her cousin is a redhead, so I'm wondering. But anyways, these are just some illustrations from her book. So the artwork is really nice for these. At least from what I've seen, everything looks really nice. But see, like her cousin is a redhead, so everybody's like, oh, is she related to Nellie? Maybe. Then here's the cover of her box. So it's got little bows on it, and it's blue, white, and pink. I think this is a really pretty box. It is super girly. And yeah, and then there's Raquel right there on the front of the box. I like this. Honestly, I don't really have any complaints. Look how gorgeous this doll is. I absolutely love this picture and just like the beach scene and everything. So the first thing we're going to take a look at are her accessories. So these retail for $34, which honestly, that's a lot in my opinion, but you guys already know, not a huge fan of the pricing. But it is what it is. So yeah, ignore the website glitching, but we have this like tote bag, and then what looks like a little vintage kind of journal. She's also got her phone and phone case, a necklace, which we will get into. She's got a picture of Samantha and a picture of Samantha's house, and then it also looks like there's a peppermint ice cream recipe, which is really cute. So yeah, and then the sunglasses, which are also really adorable. So I like these accessories. Do I think they're worth the price? No, but I do like them. Oh, so I was right to say that that diary looks very vintage because it is a journal or a diary that belonged to Samantha. And then you guys could see it comes with a photo of Samantha, like I said, a photo of her house, Samantha's house, of course, and then a recipe card with two recipes in Raquel's writing, one for peppermint ice cream, which is Samantha's favorite ice cream flavor. So that's really cute. And then here's a view of her sunglasses. Now the necklace is inspired, of course, by Samantha's little pin. The only complaint I have is this is super like gold. Like it's in your face gold. Obviously it's not actually gold, but it's just, the color is very vibrant. Here is the journal, and I thought this was so sweet. It's, like Samantha was writing in her diary. I love this. It's very sentimental, I guess, even though I'm not a huge Samantha fan, like I said. Like I still know Samantha's lore. I still read her books. So this is really nice to see, and I just like look at this. This is honestly crazy. And there is her tote bag. It does look like it's good quality, so I can't complain there. It's just to me not worth the price. So the first outfit we're going to take a look at is Raquel's Piney Point pickleball outfit, and this retails for $42. So this is not personally something that I would get for my collection just because I'm not really into pickleball. However, this is super cute. You're going to hear me say that a lot. I don't care. This is a nice outfit. It's not for me, but it is a really nice outfit. Again, there's a website glitching. It's fine. But here's what it looks like on the doll. Again, she's got these little bows. I'm realizing that there's like a pattern here where there's just bows everywhere, which does remind me of Samantha, specifically the bow in her hair. Again, very Samantha-esque, but yeah, so overall, this is kind of like what the outfit looks like. She's got the pink socks, the white with pink shoes. Um, Here's what it looks like from the back. So as you guys can see, the pattern on the front of the skirt, oh my gosh, this, yeah, it glitches a lot. We'll come back to that. Here's what the bow looks like. I was struggling, honestly, to do this. The website was not cooperating today, let me tell you. So the pattern, like the stripes on the front of the skirt aren't on the back, which I don't really love that, but I mean, that's kind of a minor detail. Here is an up close of the pickleball shirt. It does look like a nice material, like it does resemble kind of like that athletic material, so I wouldn't say it's super cheap. I'm not a fan of these bows on the front, but again, you're going to see bows in a lot of her collection. I do like the colors, just not a fan of the bows, to be honest, but it's still pretty. The next outfit we have is Raquel's beach outfit, and this retails again for $42. So this is really pretty. Again, it's not one of those outfits that I would get for my collection just because I'm not super into floral patterns, and if I do put florals on my dolls, I'm very particular about it. But I will say that this is nice. I don't hate it. So basically she's got like this hat, she's got this little top, and then there's a skirt kind of like cover up thing. And then the bottoms, like the swimsuit bottoms, are under that, of course. She's got these little sandals, which are very, very adorable. But yeah, so you can see her here with no hat and with the bottoms on. So the swimsuit top and the bottoms have these little ruffles, which just adds more detail to the outfit, which, I mean, it's a nice detail to add. And then here's what the hat kind of looks like. Here's the outfit from the back. Again, it doesn't look like it's super cheap quality, which is nice. She looks so cute in that hat. So yeah, no complaints there, honestly. Here's kind of an up close of the top, and you guys can really see the floral pattern here. Again, it is really pretty. It's just not my taste, but it does kind of give off like this vintage flair. And then here's kind of like the cover up skirt. Again, it's got a bow, of course. It's Raquel. The theme, we've got bows going on. These sandals are really cute. They do remind me of the Our Generation, like hot pink kind of sandals. The only difference is these are hard plastic and the Our Generation ones are more of like a gummy kind of feel to them. But these are really nice. I wish American Girl would kind of do these with some other outfits because they are really cute. So next we have by far my favorite outfit in her collection. So this is Raquel's beach party dress, and it retails again for $42. This is my favorite outfit. I think out of all of her collection, I think this will be the first, probably first or second outfit I get from her collection. So I'm not a huge fan of the headband. I just don't always put headbands on my dolls, so that's probably why. But it comes with this dress, a little kind of like straw looking bag, and then some shoes. So I love this. Again, not a fan of the headband. I don't really like how it looks, but that's fine. The dress, though. Can we take a moment for this dress? It is absolutely beautiful, and this is coming from somebody whose least favorite color is purple, but this outfit is so pretty, and the detailing on it, crazy. I'm not really sure if the shoes completely match. I mean, obviously they do, but they just seem like a brighter pink than what's in the dress. Again, I could be wrong, I don't know. But the only thing I don't really love is this bow on the back of the dress, but honestly, you can't really see it because the doll's, it's on the back. So here's an up close of the headband, and then the dress. The embroidery on this, stunning. Absolutely stunning. It looks like it's good quality. I love this. I wish the waistband was just a little bit thinner, but that's a small detail. But again, there's embroidery on the bottom as well. Look at that. I love this. And then it's got kind of like the similar embroidery going on the bag. So it's like this fake straw woven bag. Love. It's very summery. I see a lot of people in the summertime with straw bags. So very fitting. And then she's got these shoes. So my only thing is I hope that these shoes have sealed glitter because American Girl has a tendency to use glitter that is not sealed and then it gets everywhere and I do not love glitter. I'm fine with it if it's sealed, but if it's not, it is just honestly a mess. So I hope it's sealed, but yeah, and then look at her. Stunning. I really don't have any major complaints. I love this outfit. It looks good on her, and I know it'll look good on other dolls too. So the next outfit in her collection are her Coastal Stripes pajamas, and these retail for $30. So this is another outfit that I will 100% at some point be getting. I have learned from Lila's collection that the pajamas should probably be the first thing I get because, like Lila, if you don't get them fast enough, they'll be the first thing to retire. So I definitely will probably get these first because, why not? So I feel like her pajamas are simple, but at the same time, they're just so nice. I don't know. Like again, I don't have any complaints. So we've kind of got the same like color scheme going where it's the blue, pink, and the white. Again, very summery, very kind of on trend for this past summer. I feel like I saw a lot of people with like stripes and different floral patterns this summer, so definitely fitting. So you have the top, the pants, and of course the fuzzy slippers with again a bow. But again, I feel like they put so many bows with her collection because of Samantha. Like Samantha had a lot of bows, either in her hair, a few of her outfits, so I completely understand. Also, I feel like bows were like what a trend this summer and maybe last summer too. So it all ties together. But yeah, I feel like I don't know how this top is gonna feel like texture wise. It does have the same kind of like ruffling on the shoulders as her dress does. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those materials that looks like it could be really rough, but at the same time, I feel like it's a soft material and it's just kind of like an illusion when you're looking at it on the computer. But I love this. The slippers are so cute. Like, look at the little bows. Are you kidding me? Like, I 100% need this outfit, want this outfit, and I will be getting it eventually. Like, look at her. Looking at her, look at her all majestic. Like, I'm obsessed. So next we have Raquel's pickleball bag and paddle set, and this retails again for $42. So this is another one of those things that I won't be adding to my collection just because I'm not a huge fan of pickleball. I've never played it a day in my life. I'm not that interested. However, I will say that this set is very, very cute. I'm all for like the little miniature things. So this is adorable. I can say that it does look fairly high quality. So, I mean, again, I'm not at the store, so I can't really say one way or the other, but just by looking at it, it doesn't look like it's in, it's bad quality. This visor is really cute, though, I will say. Like, look at her. I love that. And then it also comes with a little bag so she can keep her paddle in the front, and then it's got a little water bottle pocket. And then I assume the little pickleball balls can just fit in the inside of the bag. But yeah, it looks like nice quality. I'm wondering why the straps on the bag were not just a little bit longer. But maybe that would have made it awkward. I don't know. And then there's a view of the paddle and then the water bottle. Again, the attention to detail is really nice. I think this is a really cute accessory set. It's not for me, but if you're somebody who loves pickleball, this is definitely for you. And then here's one of the balls, and it just has a little AG star on it. Again, nice little touch. I think this is really nice, honestly. Again, if you're into pickleball, this is definitely for you. Here's like a view of everything. So it comes with two paddles, the bag, the water bottle, the hat, and then three pickleballs. So yeah, this is definitely a cute set. Is it worth the price? Not to me. Okay, so next for like bigger accessories, we have Raquel's Seaside car. So apparently Girly has her license. So this retails for $275, which I feel like is a lot, but I also get it because it is one of like the bigger accessories. Like it's literally a whole car, so I get it. But yeah, so here's what the car looks like. Again, sticking with the color kind of scheme here. We've got the pink, the blue with the kind of white. Um, I It's cool. To me, it kind of looks almost like a golf cart. I mean, I know it's not supposed to look like a golf cart. It's more of like a beach vehicle, summer vehicle. It's giving golf cart. It's not ugly. Like by any means, I don't hate it. I don't know. It does give off like this vintage kind of feel as well. And then it does come with a few little accessories, as you guys can see. So there's like a towel, a tumbler, some sunscreen, a little key for it, which is adorable, a little basket, and then a AG frisbee. The accessories are cute. Do I think it maybe should have come for more considering the price? Yes. But here she is in it. I don't know why she looks almost too big for it. I know she's not. I know it's just like the illusion of the photo, but that's kind of crazy to me. I don't know why she looks so big. But yeah, so here's the back of it. And I do love how the license plate says Gotti, which if you don't know what that means, Girl of the Year in, short short version. And then 2026. So that's a cute detail. But like we're driving now. Like she's like this is legit her car. Like she's a driver. Here is what it looks like. I don't know if I love the canopy on top. I know you can take it off. Um, but yeah, and then there's a up close of the front, and you can see that like the lights turn on, of course, because it's an American Girl car. There's gonna have it's gonna have some moving functions. So here on the side, you can see exactly what it comes with. So it has the car with the canopy and a basket, the key, sunscreen, tumbler, frisbee, everything like that, the towel. Yeah, here's what one of the tires look like. I mean, cute. It kind of reminds me of my car rims, to be honest. um, and then here's the key. This is super cute. Again, I love little miniature items, so this is adorable to me. Here is a closer look of the frisbee, which is, again, a really cute little accessory considering it's summertime. She's beach themed. It all ties together. And then here is the sunscreen, SPF 30, very important. And then here's a view of kind of how all the accessories it comes with fits into the trunk. So that is pretty nice. And then here are the seats. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of like a bigger version of a Barbie car, but it is Mattel. Again, I don't hate it. It's really giving me flashbacks to my childhood like Barbie car with those seatbelts. And then here is just a view of her little tumbler. So the next accessory set is Raquel's Summertime Treat Set. So this retails for $44 and it's basically kind of like a little picnic type set. Again, very summery. So we've got some popsicles, so it looks like two of each flavor, and then some fake wraps, two fake soda bottles, a cooler, some stickers, and a little beach blanket. And again, this is a very simple but honestly very cute set. Again, I love like doll food, so this is a favorite of mine. Am I gonna add it to my collection? No. Do I feel like it's a little overpriced? Again, yes. But this is a cute set if you like doll food for sure. Next is Raquel's beach chair and barbecue set. So this is $75. And honestly, I don't know. So, this is cute, especially if you like to take beach photos and things like that. But I feel like this grill is a reused, retired, Truly Me grill. I could be wrong, but it does look very familiar. Same with the food items. For the chairs, I feel like they look a little bit cheap. So, they've got like this fabric part like as the seat, so that's obviously what the doll would sit on, and I just feel like it looks really thin. Same with kind of like the plastic that's meant to look like wood. I just feel like the chairs maybe don't look like the best quality. But yeah, again, I feel like this is like a retired Truly Me kind of grill and food set. I don't know. But I mean, if you don't have the original like Truly Me set, if it is a reused set, then this is cute. But yeah, I just feel like the chairs don't look like the best quality. Again, I could be wrong. Again, I'm not at the store, so I can't say 100% because I haven't seen this in person. I just feel like it might not be the sturdiest ever, but again, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just looking at pictures. So again, here's like an up close of the grill. I just feel like this looks so familiar to me and I don't know why. I feel like it is a retired Truly Me grill. I really do. The food, of course, is as always is extremely detailed. So there's really no complaint there, you know, especially for kids who like doll food or adults who like doll food. Like this is very realistic. So definitely not saying it's not. Like it's very detailed. Like look at that lime. Like that is crazy. So if you look at the side where it describes the item, it says it emphasizes sturdy fake wood frames for the chairs, and I just feel like they did that as if to say, okay, people aren't gonna think these are sturdy, so we have to say that they are. That's just interesting to me. So next we have her dolphin duo. Now, I love dolphins personally. These are really cute, but are they $32 cute? No. They're not. Like they are literally just stuffed dolphins. So I feel like, you know, the price is not really justifiable, but these are super cute, especially if you're like me and you love dolphins. I won't be getting these, but they are adorable. And then, like a lot of the girl of the years, they have a pet. So here is her dog. The dog is super, super cute. Comes with a little water bowl, a bag, and then like a little doggy bag holder, I assume with little bags in it. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, again, this is $42. Not really worth it, but she's a cute dog. I'll say that. So, we have finally come to the last item from her collection. So, this is Raquel's Vintage Vanity for Dolls, and this retails for $135, which is crazy to me because that's the exact same price as the doll. So, yeah. I will say that this is a really cute piece. I absolutely love the headband it comes with. The only thing I'm not crazy about is like the gold detailing on the bows on each of the drawers. Um, I don't know. I just don't love the gold. I think it stands out maybe a little too much, but that's just my own personal opinion. But all the accessories are so cute and that little bow chair, are you kidding me? Okay, so here she is sitting at her vanity, which I feel like the chair looks really small compared to her, but I don't know. So here is what the vanity looks like with nothing on it. Again, I feel like the gold bows just stand out too much for me. I don't know what other color I would make them, but like anything but gold, but that's just a small detail. It comes with a mirror, and then also there's like an up close picture of the legs, so you can see that that's kind of giving it the vintage flair that it has, and then it shows that the drawers do open. The bow chair, I literally love. This is such a different piece. I just think I love how unique it is, honestly. And then here's a little perfume bottle. I'm wondering if the lid comes off. It probably does because, you know, American Girl likes to do that sometimes. And then here's her little compact with blush and then two makeup brushes. Love that because, you know, the kids are into makeup now. And then it comes with a little holder, which I actually have one of these for my makeup brushes. So love that the dolls can have one. The Get Ready With Me headband, are you kidding me? I wish American Girl sold this separately because I need that. And then here's just a classic American Girl nail polish bottle. And then her little curling iron so she can curl her hair, of course. Of course, it's fake. We all know that, but it's still really cute, of course. And then just standard little hair clips. And then here's just another view of the accessories that come with the vanity. Honestly, I love this, but for the price of this, I could just either get this or the doll. So, guys, this was a really long video, but definitely worth it. Make sure to comment down below how you guys feel about Raquel and her collection. Personally, I've already told you guys the two things that I want from her collection are her little dress and her pajamas, but definitely comment down below and make sure to let me know what you guys are getting. If you're getting everything, a few things, the doll, not getting the doll, definitely make sure to let me know because I would love to know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date when I post a new video every Friday. And also make sure to follow me on my AGIG so you can see pictures of some of my dolls. And yeah, bye guys!